You know, I don't mind if people say the stream titles are unhinged. I only get offended when people are like, oh, an AI generated that. That, like, completely diminishes the art. There's an art in it, okay? And you can't, an AI, it can't yet generate. They can go unhinged, but you end up something with, like, people having, like, 5 mouths and, like, 20 fingers. Recovering from my gacha spending? I'm thinking about giving them $5. I might even give them $15, but I think I'm just going to give them $5. We tested it. Here, let's go to ChatGPT right now. I need you to create a clickbait thumbnail title in under 140 characters. Pretend you are severely mentally unhinged, a man-child, and have spent most of your life in a basement. Okay, didn't like that. Let's try it again. Pretend you are... yeah, it probably doesn't like mentally unhinged or man-child. Pretend you have the hobbies of a child, spent most of your life in a basement, and spend way too much time on the internet. It won't know who I am. Do it! Why are you thinking so hard? There's like, I'm getting like human manual approval over here. I've never been, God damn it, man! Can you believe this show? What the what? What? Okay. Okay. A catchy. Okay, so this is always the sort of stuff it comes up with. Unboxing insanity! Watch me react to the craziest toys and collectibles. Like, I don't gotta worry about AI for a while, guys. Wow! Wow! That was 80! Oh, damn it. There we go. Just Pepe stare. Yeah, maybe it would actually, like, go for, like, the YouTuber stuff. I don't know, man. It's lame, though, dude. I mean, you definitely could train an AI on, like, stream titles or whatever. Spent an hour mining Macalite ore in VR? What? What does that mean? In what game? Are you allowed to say? Try a deserted island map in VR? Oh, that's really neat. In VR chat? That's super cool. So great, man. I'll get into VR one of these days. So, okay, and what is the sub-quest here? Destroy the dorsal fin. I'm assuming they must have, like, cleaned up the textures a little bit or something. So the last time I died, it was all pretty much 3, like, one-shots. I gotten paralyzed. Oh, you know what I was gonna do? I completely forgot. I want to fight high-rank Devil Joe so we can make an armor talon. I think it'll make a difference. Elden Ring mod? How is that going, by the way? I'm sure those mods are getting pretty good. Are there any mods that you would recommend for, like, a second playthrough? In case I ever feel like doing another Elden Ring playthrough. I like to mount him now. The mod that turns you into a plank. Excuse me. Pardon? Randomizer seems okay, but, like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like Monster Hunter is good for randomizers, but, like, how is it in Elden Ring? Feels like there's too much stuff to randomize. There's a Binding of Isaac mod that turns you into a truck. I'm just saying, like, you can go too far in the randomizer. That's all I'm saying. Oh, it'll actually scale the bosses? Well, that's good. Did I not beat Tiger Stripe? We tripled. We beat, Tidal Najarala, though. So, I mean, that's like something. He was just one-shotting us, you know, and I hadn't really upgraded my armor at all. Could we have Casino? We had Casino last night. That's it. Takes one hit. Takes one. Another stream, we got Millennia for Margit. Oh, that's pretty cool. And Margit's required, right? You got to get past that at some point to open up the rest of the world. No, can you run around it? I don't understand. So, like, I tested out the gameplay a little bit in Dead Island 2. And it's like, you can use the Alexa to taunt a zombie, but it's like, they're attacking you anyways. How is it? We're going to play it on stream in, I don't know, probably like 2 hours. Feels very much like Dead Island 1. If you liked Dead Island 1, or if you liked, oh my god. My brain. What is that other game that just came? Dying Light. Yeah, it's similar. This game's got really good gore physics. So if you want to see yourself peel back multiple layers of gore on a zombie, yeah, you can do that. If you're into that sort of like unhinged behavior. Dying Light things definitely felt way too spongy. But to be fair, the game didn't do a very good job of being like, maybe you shouldn't play on hard. You never really cared for gore? Oh, I love it, man. My mouth waters. You can completely remove the gore chunks from the zombies until you see an exposed rib cage. The thrust camp. But you want to check if I got a micro during those during that section of the game? We've got our game control set up. Think zombie is Chad? I don't hate Chad. Blisters, on the other hand. Ooh! Was that full life? Wow. Well, we're at full defense. So that's cool. That's neat. It's not fully upgraded armor, but I mean, it's pretty close. That's not true. The chest definitely needs some work. Every piece should be around 80. We should have 400 defense default, which we do not have. Dude, I need that Velocipreme mail. It's like required. Well, Bonecuss is in the deserted island in Monster Hunter Try or 3 Ultimate. I'm assuming they would pull the textures from Try. We have that? I can't look at it right now. The answer is maybe. No, it's not. I'm not using any low rank pieces. Oh, hold on. The head and the legs are low rank pieces. That's only 2. Well, if we beat everything the first try, where would the fun be in that? Well, I would need a better talisman. Ideally, I would have this set with Edgemaster. Edgemaster, Fortify, and Razor Sharp. Their G2 is a Rathalos quest. That's like the charm farming quest. We might do that a little bit. Well, I've done... Hold on. I've done okay. You're allowed to use G-rank charms? No. But you'll still get high rank charms even if you're mining for G rank charms. And you'll get armor spheres. You know, whatever the cap is, like 7 or something like that. Literally my only concern, I'm not concerned about anything. I'm concerned about Gogmazios' health pool. That's the only thing I really care about. Can I do enough damage to kill him? Because it's been tight for certain weapons in the past. Now, the one advantage we get is mounting is obviously going to be easy. Kanta did GOG with Kinsect only. Well, it was a G rank bug, and it was bombs over GOG Mazio, so he was permanently in his goopy state. And he was using G rank armor. Not diminishing Kanta's achievement at all. I'm just saying there's you gotta make certain considerations. Bug hit pretty hard in this game. Thought getting high was a joke about insect glaive only. No, 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 it's the same as the challenge we did in World. Except this is definitely way harder than in World. For you, I know it's not your favorite. Maybe we'll do getting high in GU next. I mean, insect glaive only would be great. G-rank insect glaive is one of the best weapons in the game. No! I did something I didn't want to do. How am I going to beat GOG in high rank gear? Well, that's a great question. He takes a lot of blast and mount damage. I do all the EX deviants? I don't know if it's possible. No mount spam? Absolutely. 100% mount spam. Got an interesting roar. Valor heavy bell gun? I would never use it. It would definitely be up there. Honestly, as far as playthroughs go, where'd he go? Hub only GU is actually kind of okay. Like, it's not mega boring. Monsters are reasonably difficult. Stuff feels kind of balanced. Are you saying it is, as in it is mega boring? I mean, you would know. The only person I know with a 100% GU card. Or are you just saying it's okay? Can I do it on Prowler? No. Yeah, the progression is okay. It's only when you're trying to unlock all the deviants. I gotta be really careful. So if I take my whole set... It's raining today. Today's not a good outside day. Should I just, like, run away? No! So much damage! It's raining in Reno? Isn't that like a desert? How's it rain? Alright, deserts get rain too. How often? That's the attack that scares me. Didn't be attacking here. Nice. Oh, so nice. It's the one shot. Let's wait a second. Okay, now let's go here. As long as he doesn't hit us with that. We're mostly okay. I'm trying to get kind of more aggressive with hitting him with my bug. Have I ever heard about Squim, Washington? No? Tail's already broken, dude. The hell's a Squim? Am I doing Rajing 140 guild quests in HR gear? Absolutely not. I don't have them unlocked. I don't want to get near him without white. He's running again, huh? He runs a lot. Why is he always running? Rains almost every day, but it's a desert. At my local McDonald's, they have on the coupon a survey code. And it says, complete the survey and get a free desert. And I don't know what to do about it. I just know that there's a typo there, and it really bothers me. Here's the trick. Desert has sand. 1S. Strawberry shortcake is a dessert. 2 S's. That's it. I don't know what the dessert is. If it's like an ice cream cone, I don't really care, but like if it's like a Oreo flurry or whatever. What is a princess cake? A dessert. Desert, that it just sand is 1S. It's all sand. It's 1. There you go. Yellowbird sauce? What type of sauce is it? English is a terrible language. I feel very bad for people trying to communicate in it. I mean, I guess it's probably no worse than like French as an international language, but this is crazy, man. Is he like dying? I hallucinate in a desert and Strawberry Shortcake is short desert? No. No. You got it all wrong. He's exhausted. I'm putting a trap down. Wasn't even necessary. I don't want to say easy because, like, obviously we died twice, but it was under 20 minutes. Carving? I might need the money for something. money. It's not like I'm gonna secretly put on a G rank weapon or armor and like not have anyone notice. You would notice. I wouldn't be able to like sneakily get away with it. No G rank weapons, no G rank armor, no G rank equipment on the cats, no G rank charm, no G rank armor level. Could if I modded my game. Probably. Exactly what I needed. I mean, if I got up to Gogmazios and I got walled on him for over a week, I might upgrade something. But like, when I was getting walled on high rank Village Elatrion and 3U, like we stuck at it for like a full week. Is that a G rank charm? It's not. Gravios and Black Rios are key quests. I've got a blast weapon and it's also a insect blade. What do relics count as? Depends on their rarity. They have rarities. Tiger Stripe weapons, I think we're like high raw with para. Make the cat stuff. You're gonna be really disappointed. Last time I beat Gog in progression save, you killed him in 46 minutes with Greatsword. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad that you beat him solo at all. Congratulations, that's a good time. Is there anything that's like one humble scrap? I need like this stuff. We might be able to... Can we like just look at the Haboob right now? There it is. So 792, 180 para. I guess it's not like crazy high raw. Well, I guess it is because it's like almost matched in a Cantor. Granted, it's high rank at Cantor, but I mean, the thing is like we're gonna be able to get force mounts easily, which means we'll be able to get the Dragonator. We'll have the Mark Hole, and we'll have Fortify. So, our 200 raw Insect Glaive is basically 240? Let's see if there's any 240 raw Insect Glaives that are, like, final. Oh, yeah. Highest of glaives. Reaper's Stroke. The Midnight Glaive. There's a lot of glaives that finish at 240. And this one has Blast on it, and he takes like something like 500 damage from Blast. I know I need to do this one. So I'm gonna do this one. A good endgame one to be 290? Like a real... Yeah, I mean like a real endgame one would be like 290. Up there, above 250 at least. But I'm just saying, there are final upgrades that terminate below that. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna hate this quest. Ooh, it's gonna suck. Did I upgrade my chest? No. I could probably put an armor sphere in it. Oh, you know what? Go fight that Devil Joe. Let's get our armor talon. Why am I going down there? It's over here. There's still a quest chain we need to do in high rank. How are you doing? That's not low rank. It's high rank. My legs are so bad. Legs are 46, dude. It's bad, dude. Well, we're almost at 400. We'll get there. Let me beat the Devil Joe. Hello, I'm new here. Well, good afternoon and or good morning. Where is he? Does he rotate? Am I crazy? Was it a guild quest you fight him in? I don't want to fight Savage. I don't want to do that. That doesn't make any sense. Let's check the guild. Maybe he's there. Keep getting Rathian mantles instead of gleams? That's kind of funny. Oh, hold on. We need to go to the guild. Just gonna go here. I mean, I don't mind. I mean, Guild Joe is fine. Interested in getting the game? You don't know what weapon to pick? I've only played Dauntless. Oh, I mean, you don't have to worry about that. You know, I mean, early on, you should try out everything until you find something that you feel like clicks. If you want an easy answer, I mean, I usually recommend people try out Hammer, but that doesn't mean that's the right choice. Where is that frozen seaweed? And this is a sneaky stream because it's not really Monster Hunter World. This is Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. But in Monster Hunter World, like, Hammer's just like a great choice. Game's probably on sale. Like, you probably get World and Iceborne for like, what, 20 bucks now? Lance is great. Lance is a lot of fun. You'll have a really good time with Lance. This hunt shouldn't be that bad. Outside of, like, getting red can be kind of a pain in the ass, because you kind of gotta do, like, this. When Capcom gives us our actual for you HD, I promise you I will do 100% for you. I'll break the face, dude. You don't gotta worry about that. I did not mean to do that. I don't know. I feel like in most of the games, if you want to do sleep, just putting a sleep weapon on your cat is usually enough. After the first sleep, it's kind of some diminishing returns. But, you know, don't let me yuck your yum if that's what you want to do. Should really get dung bombs. How'd you like Dauntless? How's Dauntless recently? I had a little bit of a Dauntless phase. I was playing Dauntless, you know, every other day. It feels like a very friendly game to just pick up and drop whenever you feel like. Tell the story? We're past that. We're past the story now. They apologize. You haven't played in 8 months? Isn't it on like... It's on like everything. I'm assuming you're PC only. Did they actually apologize? They actually did. PS4 right now? You know, with the way that next-gen consoles have been going, you're not really missing out on too much. For what it's worth, I love my Series X, but you're probably pretty deep into that PlayStation ecosystem. They hold your game catalog hostage. You know, how come there's like a Movies Anywhere service where you can get your movies on any streaming service you want, but there's no Games Anywhere service? But like, you'd say the same thing for movies. I guess movies are much more of a commodity. I mean, there's definitely a guy at the Dauntless office that checks for, you know, streams over a certain number, and they must have seen me streaming it. They didn't know who I was. But they did apologize for not inviting me to the party. Face isn't broken? It might need one more. Hey, Turnip. Good evening to you. You know, Devil Joe may look easy, but we were trying to do Savage like a couple days ago, and he completely destroyed me. What's the difference between World and Rise? World was released in 2018, with its expansion coming out in 2019. And it was designed for the ground up for like PS4 level consoles, and the graphics look really good. Like they scale up really, really nicely. It's more of a classic title, and it's got like really detailed environments and monsters and graphics and things like that. Plays a lot more like a classic Monster Hunter game. Rise was designed mostly as a spin-off for the Nintendo Switch. So it looks and plays like a game that was designed for an 8-year-old Android tablet. They do some really experimental things with it. You know, they give you switch skills, they give you wire bug skills, they make a lot of changes to the weapons in general. It's like, it's a fun playground. Like, it's fun to mess around in. But, I mean, I would never recommend Rise over World. Rise is there, like, you know, and like, if you play World a bunch and you love it and it's really sunk its hooks into you, and then you feel like you've done everything there is to do in World, all right, go and pick up a Rise. It's fine. It's the best version of a lot of weapons. I mean, if the only thing you care about is attacking a training pool, I agree, but it is like a major step down in terms of like insect play. A lot of weapons are just like way less fun to play in Rise and Sunbreak, in my opinion, compared to World. But I don't know. I mean, I guess, you know, I'm gonna have my opinion and you'll have yours. There's a lot of content. I mean, there's a lot of content in both. A lot of content in Rise, a lot of content in World. You know, your friends are probably be more interested in playing Rise because it's the newer game. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the better one. Oops. Title Update 5 changes? Isn't like... Are you telling me Tetraseal isn't like the way to play the weapon anymore? It's probably got the best version of Switch X. But even still, like, you know, like the counter move is stupid. So the Rampage Deco just makes the bugs stronger, right? Is that gonna make Tetraseal stronger? Just don't use the counter? I know, I hate... You know I don't buy it. I don't like it when the solution is don't use something they gave you. All right, don't use it. Well, the game's balanced for it. The weapon's balanced for it. Just don't put it in there. %, boost to your bugs raw is great. Does it make like the super strong bug, like the periodically charging bug, like hit really hard? I guess probably does. It probably does like 500 or 600 damage. Every, like, what, like 10 seconds? Well, the dive was, like, always trash. Or at least it felt like trash. I choose not to spam that one wire bug move with Gun Lance? I mean... That's not the same! Because I don't even know necessarily that that's better. I mean, with all the skills they gave us now, it probably is. Infinite bullet barrage spam would be stupid. And you could probably do it now with like a 4th wire bug. What would it be? Wind Mantle Max? Max Wirebug Whisperer and Max, like, 4th Wirebug. And then, like, the recharge on switching stance skill. It's got to be pretty damn close to infinite. Strong arm strands for Greatsword? I hope to God. If they asked me personally, I would say never put strong arm stance in a Monster Hunter game ever again. Ever. Surge Slash could probably stay. Mind you, don't take it the wrong way. Nobody's saying that move is weak. It's so fun, though. No. You can... I would accept them putting guard point back on Gunlance's quick reload. Because that's really fun. And just make it a guard point. This is the setup that's supposed to beat GOG in 50 minutes, by the way. Not saying you can't do it, but we're at like almost 15 minutes on a high rank guild Devil Joe. Mount spammer? If he's exhausted, I'm gonna mount him. No, I'm not healing out of this. I'm gonna trust my cats to heal me. Never mind. I feel like this will be way more CBT than Elatrion was. It's gonna be a different type of fight. I'll definitely have to learn GOG better than I ever have before. Well, the next Monster Hunter is going to be a mainline one. Assuming we don't count Monster Hunter now. Still waiting for my beta invite, Niantic. You will hear from me. I'm going to have to wait till the very end, like everyone else. I'm going to hate for you after spending 3 months trying to beat GOG and high rank here. I'm not going to go until late August fighting one monster. Is that going to be my stream for the next 2 months? It's my 4th attempt to try and clear GOG of the day. Make sure to like and subscribe to the stream. I would love that. Sickos. At some point, I'm going to have to get the combines for, like, what is it, like 10 ancient potions? What is it, 5 ancient potions and, like, 10 max potions? 2 hours of GOG, then Star Rail whaling? We will probably play a little Star Rail at the end of the stream. I enjoyed that. I did my dailies this morning. Game's just so refreshing how quickly you can get in and out. I'm almost feeling like it really doesn't make any sense to pay. Like, I don't want to say that out loud because, like, MiHoYo is going to, like, start twisting the dials. Is the game Genshin Impact too? It's Genshin Impact for babies. I consider myself a baby. Gonna stop defending strong arm stance and go play GU. You're portable pilled, man. Genshin is already for babies? Well, so I've learned something. I learned that if you play Fate, your dailies can take 2 to 3 hours. Is that true? Not really. Well, that's not a no. Tellingly, that's not a no. Depends. Okay, well, that sounds like sometimes it can be. Yeah, I remember 14 dailies. Yeah, you can be in there for a while. I mean, to be fair, Genshin is really like 15 to 20 minutes. But I was playing Nikke, man, and I felt like I was taking over a half hour some days. And I'm like, I don't like this. Should die here. I mean, think of it. If you used all your levs, you did whatever, your dungeon roulette, your, was it training roulette, main story quest roulette. Quick battle event stages. I'm just done with it, dude. I'm not going back. Tribe quests. I'm not going back to Nikke. I got some really great roles in that game, but I'll just play Honkai. I enjoy the writing in Honkai. Does that make me a big weirdo? Everyone I know that plays the game said, yeah, I just skipped all the text. They're like, why are you reading? Why are you taking so long? Joe's belly doesn't grow, but his back does? Maybe his back is where his stomach is. I mean, ultimately, it's a single-player game. I mean, yeah, you could lend out support units. Unforeseen users playing the first month of each content patch. How often is that? Like every 2 or 3 months? I think I'm anti-Genshin. I mean, I'm not hating, man. If you don't like the game, like, stay away, dude. You never know if it's gonna get its hooks into you, you know? Play 14? Play the trial, but I mean, same deal. Like, you want to pay that subscription? We at 400 yet? I mean, when I play 14, and it's very sporadically, I just treat it as a place to, like, talk to people. Yeah, it's just like it's like a really nice chat room. Which I know, a more interactive form of Discord. Like, the gameplay aspect of it, it's like not, I mean, for the most part, I mean, I'm sure if you're doing, like, whatever, the latest tier raids, it gets hard, but, like, most of the content's, like, pretty easy. You just click the buttons, like, you have a job. Just do your job. Do your job, you lazy bum. Don't get the appeal of it either? I mean, like I said, you know, I mean, you get your fashion, you get your character, you get your buds. That's it. I mean, that, you know, I mean, ultimately in most MMOs, I mean, there's all sorts of different reasons for playing. It's not just one reason. Yeah, I mean, the end of the end game, Final Fantasy 14 stuff, like I said, like, I don't want to diminish it. I'm sure it gets very difficult. But for the vast majority of people, I mean, you're just going to log in, do your job, and be like, cool, I got a new hat. Hopefully Capcom makes a point for you. Brother, don't get us started. I'm going to start frothing at the mouth. Where are we? Second hall? Yeah, it's probably like less than like 1% of the population. I mean, you know, there's a significant portion of the player base that literally lives in the free trial. They're just like vibing in the free trial. Oh no! Okay, that wasn't that bad. Before You is arguably the best. I think my personal favorite is still World. But For You is like way up there. Can't wait for Endwalker. It goes up to Heaven's Sword now, right? Did they add more than Heaven's Sword to the free trial? There's no way. Does the free trial work? You got a few limitations, but for the most part, you could play up through the end of the first expansion completely free. You've got like a limitation on like your storage, which can be really annoying if you're playing multiple classes. It's pretty generous. I mean, it honestly really is, you know. Servers are full, yeah, you don't get priority. I mean, that makes sense. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, like, what are your expectations? You know, I mean, you're playing a free trial, like, free, I mean. Let me in my free game, Square Enix! Riding to a Kezi just like the Bloodborne guy. I still get weird comments on that video, man. He said a lot of mean things about the game. He was so salty he didn't get early access. I was better behaved than him and I didn't get early access. A whole week. Sounds like me and Monster Hunter Now. I mean, but I'm not there calling like Monster Hunter Now a bad game. You know what I mean? That's what he was doing. He's like, oh, this is a stupid game. I'm never going to find another recovery Palico ever again. Finished Bloodborne for the first time in the weekend? It's a fun game. It's definitely up there with my favorite From Software titles. It might still be my favorite. I like this setting. The only thing that might end up beating it is if I ever actually go back and play Kingsfield 2, The Sunken City. I've played it a little bit before, but I never beat it. The wiki says that the recovery cats are most commonly found here, but I agree with you. My personal experience is they're usually in the ice area. Sunken City is 3, 4? Is that your ranking system? 3 out of 4? What? Three in West, 4 in Japan. It's Kingsfield, Kingsfield 2, Kingsfield Sunken City. Yeah, I mean, there was... I know, I agree. There was that other... Kingsfield 1, basically. Kingsfield 1 does not look good. Monsters, this is Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. It's for the 3DS. Well, there was a Kingsfield in... Hold on. Nefudis would know. He used to speedrun the game. There was a Kingsfield that got released in Japan that never got released in the US. So we're going by naming terminology. We have to account for the missing game. I don't know. I mean, they have that whole Elden Ring setting created. Do you think they'd keep Elden Ringing? I feel like they'd do it for like one more game at least. Am I gonna die for rafting? $2025 at the earliest. Well, and we might see an expansion, like a big expansion. Trick weapons are cool. That's why I like that. That's what I like about Bloodborne. I like the trick action. Elden Ring expansion's already confirmed. I know there was like going to be an arena expansion. I guess that probably already came out. Huh? Trick weapons were cool, just needed more variety was lacking? I don't know, dude. I'd rather have... Like, what does it matter if, like, one weapon has, like, a slightly different moveset from the other one? You're going to select your playthrough based on the moveset you want, and then you're just going to pick the best stats out of it. And the reality is you're probably going around two-handing rapier through all your playthroughs anyways. I'm sorry, that was mean, and that was judgmental. But tell me if I was right. That's it. I'm 100% with Bone Cuss. I don't need like 100 weapons. Give me 20 really well-designed ones, and I'll be very happy. I'll give you points to the fact that the thread cane doesn't really control like a thread cane. The thread part of it was okay. I mean, if you use 8 weapons in Monster Hunter, you're definitely above the curve. 20 well-designed ranged weapons. Get out of here! Who let this guy in here? Get out of here! I feel like the variety of the ranged weapons is kind of lacking in Sunbreak. Can't stand switch axe? For real? I don't think I ever did a Bowblade playthrough in Bloodborne. I didn't really want to kill the guy that had it. I know he's got like a quest where you can get it from him, but like, I don't got time for that. Even though it really doesn't need it, they're almost definitely just going to remaster Bloodborne and make it another PlayStation 5 exclusive. You know it in your hearts. I mean, it needs 60 FPS and, like, just 4K. Just, like, select the option for 4K. What the hell? What does he do? No! Leave me alone, Rathian! Stop! No! This sucks. What the f- What? Didn't guy figure out how to get solid 60F on a PS4 Pro? Yeah, he's streaming Monster Hunter World right now. We were just talking about him in the Discord. His name is... Lance McDonald. Apparently he does a lot of the Souls modding. I'll say this, Albino Donkey and I once like peeked our heads in, like all the little birds. You know, there's like what's the bird emote where they all like do this thing? Someone do that emote. We did that in the Souls Discord, and they were all really nice. They're all they're really good people over there. You know, in comparison, you know, the one of the head honchos of the Monster Hunter modding scene once issued thinly veiled death threats against me, so, you know, it's like night and day. He's unhinged, man. guy's a dickhead. I don't get it, man. I don't know how some people behave like that on the internet. Like, I get how you can do it. I just don't get, like, why. Like, what happened? Like, who hurt you? Dodogama Discord. Mental illness? I mean, I don't want to stigmatize mental illness. I mean, there's plenty of people out there with mental illness that don't just go around issuing death threats. But I guess at a certain base level, I mean, I guess that's the only explanation. Internet-derived insanity? Well, are we above 400 now? We're at 467. Okay. Well, maybe we don't die. Was this the guy who can charge Greatsword, right? No. No, I don't hold any bad blood in that community. I just saw it for a sham and I just left, dude. I was out there trying to help. You know, probably 10 hours of meticulously calculated data. Was told, your data doesn't match our guy's data. Your data must be wrong. And then their guy posted videos and like, wait, you're not charging up to level 3? And then I'm like, I'm out. I'm out. And the people in charge of the Discord were even like, oh, Shepard, man, too bad. You know, you got to measure twice before you cut once. Fuck you, measure twice, cut once. Learn to charge to level 3 before you put your greatsword guy in charge of your numbers. I'll never live it down, man. We call that a lifelong, it's not necessarily a grudge, but it's close. Actually mad. It's because I found out that I wasn't working with real scientists. There were a bunch of clowns wearing little lab coats. A surprising number of people on the internet that are involved in video games have zero concept of the scientific method. So I'll just leave you with that. Does the professional internet clown? I know, but that's what makes me a professional. Does that make sense? Numbers can be hard for some. I mean, I'm not doubting that. Did any self-respecting professional scientist waste their time with video game math? There's a lot of college professors out there that get involved with a lot of the aspects around video games in terms of like calculating like the Lance damage formula. There's probably not many. I had a college professor an undergraduate that was desperately trying to prove like a causal link between playing video games and violence. I don't know why. I don't know if she thought maybe video games were like special compared to like movies. That was pretty cool. This is dark. I shouldn't. She's like 98 years old. She was actually fairly young. 20s, 30s. This is really bad. I should really get out of here. But they're kind of blasting each other, and it's like really cool to watch. It was a communications professor. I was taking it as an elective. I once played a Don Hertzfeld video in that class. It's one where the guy goes on the date, has like an allergic reaction. It was great. I did not play the "my anus is bleeding" clip in that class. But I thought about it. Apparently I have a somewhat distant relative, Namatori, who's like part of a religious organization that believes that video games are leading to the downfall of society. And it's awkward when my mom interacts with her because her son is a professional internet clown. I tell her, say whatever you need to, like balance that relationship if you need to, but it's funny. Grew up in Utah, so you saw plenty of it. I mean, if you're in a strict religious household, like I'm sure you don't want to see gratuitous violence or whatever limited sexuality is in a video game, but like it's really not that different than movies. I guess you probably aren't allowing the movies either. For the religious talking points? I mean, at a certain point, it's not even religious, really. I mean, certainly not in the Bible. But religious leaders, you know, want to tell people what they can and can't do. So. There are kids in daycare who couldn't watch Harry Potter because of the magic? That's pretty cool. I'm talking about my mother. My mother has a internet clown for a son. It's her relative, her cousin or something that is in that organization. Yeah, my religious leader told me I can't use G-rank armor. I was just trying to think of a fun little challenge to do because it's not Sunbreak. That ain't it. Your mom banned you from watching Dragon Ball Z? Why? How fun it is to get to GOG? Well, all right. It doesn't have to be fun for me, as long as it's entertaining for you. I mean, there was a big thing in the 80s in the US about like magic and Satanism and like Dungeons and Dragons. They kind of sort of touched on it a little bit in the most recent season of Stranger Things, which sucked, by the way, but they brought it up a little bit in that. See, like, a mother banning GTA, to me, if you had a young child, that actually sounds like pretty good parenting. You watched season 1 of Stranger Things? Should I stop there? Season 1 is great. Season 2, arguably a little bit better. I'm trying to remember. Seasons 1, 2, and 3 are fine. After that, I mean, it's still one of the best things on Netflix. It's just like, not as good. Seasons 1, 2, and 3 are definitely all good. You should watch those just so you can get memes that are posted on the internet. Outside of that, like, I don't think anyone cares about, like, season 4 or season 5, so don't worry about it. I mean, I'll watch it. I'll watch that trash. Entertainment, see me kill so faster with high-rank insect glaive than you did with G-rank bow. Almost timed out in this quest. Where's the Kezu? It's gonna take me longer to find the Kezu than it will for me to kill him. I used to have Detect on here. Not anymore. Okay, we know he goes to 8. We know he goes to 2. Should I just, like, hang out in those 2 areas? That's what I'm gonna do. I could deliver the subquest. 3? He might go to 3. Watch the D&D movie? No. My life has been hell with my class. And I'm very happy. I'm almost done. Oh, I'm gonna be so happy. I remember graduating with my master's degree and being like, man, I'm gonna be so happy. I never have to take a class again. I'm stupid. Where are you? Where are you? It's like flying that way? I enjoyed the class quite a bit. I mean, what I gotta remind myself is the grade doesn't matter. The learning experience is what mattered. I just wish she was a little bit more chill, that's all. Getting really hard at the end here. Oh! Oh no! No! Why is that so wide? No! Please! Chat! Save me! Oh! No! Take it slow. She makes me remember the old world stinks. I don't even really consider this area the old world. Is that weird? He's pissed now. No! Conchu! What the hell is wrong with you, dude? I'm waiting for an opportunity to actually... usually he does that twice. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna go for a mount right now. You know, even with this much health, I feel like I need to heal. Tried pink though. Kinsects are pretty strong in this game, actually. Let's check Area 5. I really gotta paintball him. I really thought I was gonna die. I mean, my insect glaive isn't even super scaled for like maximum bug damage. I'm not trying to kill him with a bow at this point, or the bug. I really am trying to get his head. At the very least, if you're not doing anything else, it's worth throwing your bug out there. The damage will add up. This is G rank? Yep. Woo! Woo! Stay away from that. We were kind of working on a ride earlier, huh? Kind of screwed that up. But it all worked out. It all worked out. Ugh. Got a little greedy with that bug there. Gonna play Monster Hunter now? I am signed up for the beta and I will play it the second it is available. I'm even ready to do my in-real live streaming on it. I've got a separate phone to install the game on. It's not a joke to me, man. Unreal. Whenever I get a chance to play it. I might be that guy. Yeah, I mean, I love walking outside, and like this is a great way to gamify that experience. Not that walking outside needs to be gamified, but I like Monster Hunter. Oh, Jesus. His spread is much farther. No! No! Can't filter 30 minutes in when you run out of daily whetstones? I don't know what the experience and or play cap is like in Pokemon. I know you had like... what, Pokeballs? They had like something that made remote raids easier during the coronavirus. And they rolled it back. I think they made it like a paid feature again. That was hard. Regios might be next. Unboxing Insanity. Watch me react to the craziest toys and collectibles. Thanks, ChatGPT. I think that's it. I think we're gonna have... I think it's Regios next. Woo! I don't know how to avoid his diving attack, and that is gonna 100% one-shot me. I really don't know. Nice to get a ruby. Don't I move forward? You say so. I honestly don't know. When he screeches and he dives at you and it does like 1,000,000 damage. Ancestral step, huh? Just anus him. I'll do my best. You know what? Let's bring... I think it's about time. I'm good at anything things? Well, we haven't tripled yet today, I don't think. So I mean that's a sign. I mean, it's not bad. This is like maximum baby gear, but I don't want to take any chances. I think I'm gonna die. Let's use a voucher. Probably upgrade my food at some point. It says the ancestral step, so I shouldn't need many drinks. I actually don't really know what areas he goes to here. Start here? So scary. That's okay. Probably a good idea to do as many early mounts as possible. Yeah, I mean, I gotta walk away. Because brakes are so valuable here. I haven't got the brake yet. Oh, the right yet. There we go. Well, he's great at, like, oops, trample damage. And he'll get you with that all the time. Just walked into that. Lucky supply time. Jesus, what was that? So much damage. Whoa! I'm not blaming the ledge. Thanks, Pink Pal. Thanks, bud. I'm not blaming the ledge. However, I would like to point out that there was a ledge involved in that incident. Oh, that's cool. You actually get well-done steaks as part of your little cake here. Or the bleeding, I guess. I don't think I ever was like, oh, I'm bleeding. It's time to eat a well-done steak. Like, I think I've almost always crouched or used the moss wine jerky. Yeah, maybe if you had speed eating. I tried modern controls for Street Fighter 6 demo. I think I tried classic and modern. I have not tried dynamic. Dynamic is apparently, like, really easy. Noisy and noisy. Hold on, what did I think? It was a little awkward. I mean, I guess it wasn't bad. I'm glad there's an accessibility option. I preferred the classic controls, but, you know, I mean, sometimes certain combos can be a little annoying to pull off. You know, not everybody has an arcade stick, and God knows there's certain movements on a D-pad that are sometimes a little hard to pull off if you're not on an arcade stick. What can you use, Zangief? know, the game should be a lot more about reading and strategy. You know, input and execution, I think, should only be like 10 to 20% of the game. It should matter, but, you know, if you're able to do 2 consecutive rotations, I mean, that puts you so far ahead of everyone else. Should that be the only thing that matters who wins? I mean, that's going to be very off-putting for newcomers if they know every time they walk up to a Zangief, they get 720'd and they have no way that they'll ever execute that. There it goes. Here it goes. Could have been worse. Give me red, please. Thank you. Leave me alone! Am I gonna get that million? Oh, definitely not. Although we'll play Street Fighter 6 in Japan. I'm definitely gonna try and set up like a little impromptu arcade machine on the streets of Osaka. Tournament hotel bathroom? It's Street Fighter. It's not Melty Blood, dude. We can play in the real areas. No! Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta waddle away. I gotta waddle. I'm waddling. I'm waddling! Oh, I'm good, man. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of that. At all. He's probably one of the most difficult monsters from a you're gonna get hit and there's nothing you can do about it sort of perspective. No, 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 no! Okay. Japanese is good enough for basic conversations? Define conversations. Would you like to play a game? Yeah, I could ask somebody that. Street Fighter ni Asobi Shoka. We play it together. You can even just say Shimasenka if you really wanted to. Oh, damn, there it is! It's weird not seeing damage numbers. This is normal to me. That was the move I was worried about. That was the one. What are we at now? Just give me... Thank you. I just want the blood splat. Laying face down, bleeding at Uranus is normal for you? I played a game that had that as a scene in it recently. Fear and Starving or something like that. The game maker definitely had some issues as he was working his way through what I assume is RPG Maker. You get a little status icon with a bleeding butt. I wonder where he went. Probably 8. He aimed it at me. Oh my god. Thank you. I had a roommate in college with IBS. It took him a very long time to find out he had IBS. The school did eventually accommodate him, though. They got him better foods. There's that tail. Will you cats heal me, please? Okay, no, he's running. Just... Is he going this way? Oh, there's definitely people out there that get a little power boner. Nah, he's got to be in the other one. Maybe we can get the shock trap under him. Oh, probably not. We're gonna have to go for a mount. Woo! Nope, this is it! The attack that, like, really wants to kill you. I got... Okay, I don't gotta run. Me and my cats, we're all on the same wavelength. Thank God. Well, it's looking, I feel hope. It's only been 15 minutes. It feels like a half hour. It feels like it's been so long. The cool part is in this game shop is when you cancel your combo with your bug, you're actually doing okay damage. It's not even bad, you know? It's not even bad damage. I mean, it's useful tech in... certainly in Monster Hunter World. The interesting thing is there's a little bit of a variation between sending out your bug and retrieving your bug. In terms of what cancels out of what. Played Insect Glaive in so long? Should do an Iceborne playthrough with it at some point. Do a fresh playthrough with Insect Glaive. It's just gonna go up to 5, huh? Oh. Look, we're not playing by the same rules as my, all monster playthrough. We can capture. I want to see you guys clutching your little fists. Oh, you stinker! Shepard! You little sneaky boy! How dare you get away with this? Fuck, man, we're 2 cards down. Capturing one stop Bracky and Stygian stomping you into dirt. How far away are we from them? They're very soon. They are very soon. Maybe not immediately. We might have to kill the Zinogre first. He's got to promote me first, huh? Not there yet, but soon. Okay, hold on. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Only number 1, not number 2. What? Yeah, what's going on about it? Is this Zinogre required? All right, let's do Zinogre. I'm not too worried about Zinogre. Like, he doesn't feel as strong as, like, Seregios does. Defense do I have? We are up to 370? What do you think about that? Is that good for G rank? No, right? It's not very good. I mean, just don't get hit. I mean, look, we're moving, okay? I'm not... I'm not super sweating it. Fire drill has me a little concerned. Be over here. I plan keeping this set until G3. I'm keeping this set until I beat Gogmazios. Well, hold on. I take that back. If we get a very good charm that allows us to have Edge Master instead of Sharpness +1, I will remake my set. And that is the ideal. The ideal is having that. And it's definitely possible. We just need a pretty good Survivor charm or a good Sharpness charm. Oh, I thought he was going to charge. Ooh, that was spooky. Attacking the cat. Whoa! Whoa! Really hoping that would hit. Oh, Zinogre's a great fight. I mean, I'll admit to you, modern Zinogre, I kind of sleep. He's gonna blast me? Almost. But classic Zinogre, especially like 4U Zinogre, he's like so good. He's gonna do the thing. He's gonna do the thing no matter what. You doing the thing? No? Next, he does the thing. All right, let's get one standing and then get the hell out of the way. Charges up a lot longer than I remember. can't really see very well. I just want to heal a little bit. I don't really need to heal, but... Healing this, I'll probably end up taking more damage. That was a mistake. Ten ads in a row is insane. We do 1 3-minute ad break every hour because I assume that's less annoying than 2 90-second ads an hour. But if you want to suggest that I'd be better off doing the other one, I could do that. Oh, the accidental marking shots. Zinogre? Or is it Zinogre? It's Zinogre. His Japanese name is Jinoga. I guess it'd be Jinoga? Probably. Why'd I just run into that? That was a bad idea. I don't think Zinogre is a bad translation of the name. Unfortunate timing on that claw break there. Oh! You have to pronounce Tigrex in world? I know. Apparently, though, that's how they pronounce it in most parts of the world, though. Oh, we had foodie. That's good. Apparently, man. If you are not a native English speaker, you probably pronounce it more like Tigrex than Tigrex. So I've been told. Rathalos and not Rathalos? I don't know. I don't have any. For most, at least American English speakers, I'm sure you've all pronounced it Tigrex, as I have. Because we pronounce a tiger as a tiger. But I guess in some parts of the world, they call a tiger a tiger? Tigre? I don't know. Like, I'm mostly with you, Nefudis. They can pronounce it differently in English versus French versus Spanish versus Japanese. That's fine. Normal, even. I thought you were gonna charge. Oh, sneaky guy. That bite was almost really scary. I'm trying to get white. There we go. Let's use a max potion. Come on, dude. I haven't really healing. Alright. Get him! Why? How could you miss that? Oh no! Whoa! Oh! File that in the Museum of Never Punished. What was that third hit? I'm running away. Screw this! Ah! What the hell, man? Oh, this isn't a good place to mount. We don't want to mount here. We'll lose it immediately. No! You like that? You think that's funny? Okay, good. I'm glad my suffering brings you some joy. Our fortify. We're almost at almost at 500 defense. Get white. Spread. Knock it off, Slagtoth. No! Roar. Trying to get his back leg here, man. What bitrate do I stream at? I've been streaming at 5,000 recently because my ISP has been really bad. Sometimes my ISP is really good and I stream at 8,000. But recently I've been streaming at 5,000 because, you know, the teenagers get home and they start streaming Fortnite and then I lose all my bandwidth. Even though I'm almost definitely paying for the fastest connection in the neighborhood. Like, no other psychopath is paying $100 for internet. $5,000 is not a good bit rate to be streaming video games at, but you take what you can get. 8,000 is okay. Well, all right, if you're in another country, maybe, but most people in the U.S. are probably paying like between 50 to 100. Usually not more than 100 for their internet. Sneaky one. Oh, you're so sneaky. Yeah, we'll use a mega potion here, but we'll use a max potion next time. Cool. I'm stunned. Sometimes he does that twice, right? Man, I thought Zinogre was going to be easy, man. G-Rig Zinogre is hard. How much harder is Stygian? Probably a lot. He's going to be shooting, homing bugs at us. We saw him go. Well, see, all right. With Stygian, like, I know to just stand back. This sucks. That could have been worse. trying to get that tail. I don't even know why I care that much. ZMTL, hello? Is that limping? What was that? That looked like limping. We could finish him with a pitfall. Should we go for hubris? Maybe. How huge is my frizz? What the hell? What is it? Is that a saying now? Oh! It would be really sad to have him in a capturable state. Kel, thank you. Your bris? How much foreskin am I cutting off? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You're talking about hubris. I'm talking about something completely different. Hubris. What do I think bris means? Well, I know what hubris is now. We're gonna go for it. Get him, guys. Get him. Get him. He does really not want to be ridden again. This is probably it. Not it. Hey, we got a Jasper, dude. That's cool. I guess it's not a mantle, is it? Skymerald? It's the G rank version. Capcom creator, but I mean, I'm not going to use it for anything, I don't think. That was still only like, what, 20 minutes? That felt like so much longer. I love Sky Merald as well. That's a great translation. It's probably, that's 8-4 who did that translation. Yeah, they do great work over there at 8-4. Hey, I got another one. Oh, it's a Sky Merald! Yay! I'm not going to use it for anything, but it's nice to have. Okay, so I cannot use that, so I need to sell that. All right, so we have a bounty that I would like to do that involves me talking to the game and being like, I love McDonald's. Not exactly like that, but it wants, literally the terms of the bounty are, you have to use voice commands every 5 minutes. It's, Dead Island 2? You sold my dignity? I really wanted the, I was interested in the game, and I was like, all right, fine. Fine. So, I mean, we still got plenty of stream left for today, but I think we're gonna do that, like, now. The music is still playing. I don't know why. Only other odd thing is, like, on PC, it's on Epic Game Store. I was really confused. I was, like, trying to redeem it in Steam, and I was trying to redeem it under Microsoft. Is it called Dieland? It's possible. There's a correlation there between Dead Island and Dieland. I remember when the original studio first started development on, was it Dead Island? They were sending out, like, bikini zombies. Hell yeah, Burger King? I mean, just you wait, man.
Burger King.
It's coming. Thank you very much, Fire Cannon. I mean, it's on consoles too, but I think for now it's Epic only. The game, I think, had a little bit of a troubled history in terms of development. It moved around through developers quite a bit. Redfall is out and it starts at $70. I mean, there's got to be at least one person that spent $70 on the game, right? And didn't just get it through Game Pass or whatever.